Hi guys, happy Tuesday. I'm excited to come on here and share with you guys. I posted last Saturday because we did it Friday night. Tate and I have a goal to do weekly date nights. Now, we set out a goal last year. It's actually still on my vision board up there to do monthly date nights, and then we did them randomly here and there, but it never came to fruition of doing it monthly. And so then we're like, for this year, we're like, let's do weekly. If we can't do monthly, let's set the bar even higher and get them done weekly. But we decided though as well, like last year when we set that goal of doing monthly, it was involved, finding a sitter, going out, spending money, all that kind of stuff. And if you know me at all, you know I'm super frugal. Going out to eat is not a thing I like to do because I feel like it costs a lot of money. And then you got to pay for a sitter on top of that. But it is great time to get out. So we still plan to try to do that monthly. But weekly date nights for us are going to be, and it's not going to be every single month that we might get out. And it doesn't involve going out to eat too. You can do free stuff that involves leaving the house as well. And I got many ideas when I shared all about this kind of stuff on social media. But last Friday, I decided we are going to take turns planning every other week. And why we decided to do that is because I feel like it creates this excitement, just like when you were first dating. I get to, surprise him and like planning this little thing out, and then he doesn't know what's happening and vice versa. And I think it really helps with your relationship and just creates that excitement from when you were first started dating. And so I randomly came across this website called Dating Divas. I'm sure it's on Pinterest because when you go to their blog, it looks like something that's all over Pinterest. And they have a bunch of different like free printables to be able to just like sit down at home and have a date night. We might do, this stuff here and there. We love to play games, different things like that. But I decided to do this one. It was almost like a get to know. I don't even know what it was called, quite honestly. But the first thing was they had these cheat sheets, and they look like this in this little graphic. So what we did to make it more fun was we each filled it out about the other person. So it asked things like, what is their favorite candy, cereal, dessert, scents, restaurant, different things like that, and different sizes. And then I filled it out for what I knew Tate's answers were, and then he filled it out for me. And then we went through and compared to see who got the most right answers. And then it turned a little competitive, so I told him we're not doing that part anymore because I wanted it to be fun. And so it would after Tate got the most right though, because he'll want me to say that, but he did. But then now we each have these cheat sheets. So for example, if I want to go buy him something, I have his shirt size, which I already knew that though, but he has my shirt size now, or he has what my favorite dessert is. A lot of these things you might know if you've been together for a long time like he and I have, but it also talks about things that I love have done for me, or things that I love to have done to me. Like I am someone that loves massage. What my biggest pet peeves are, like things like that. So then you can kind of surprise them at some point, but then do different nice things. And it's just a cheat sheet to have about your spouse, your significant other. So I thought that was really neat as well. And then there's another sheet with this one that we printed off called the homework sheet. Now these are all on datingdivas.com. And this one asks a bunch of different questions. The funny thing was I was like, okay, we're going to do this and then we're going to play Yahtzee. But we were up talking so much about this stuff that we didn't even get to Yahtzee. So it was really nice. This was 3 pages of questions, and you can either, 27 questions, and you can either write the answers down or just sit there and talk about them. So we decided to talk about them instead of writing them down. And they're just different questions is like, what is your biggest challenge right now? You will find if you are someone that doesn't have kids yet, you can sit down at a dinner table and have a great conversation with your spouse or significant other. And if you're both home, obviously. But Tate and I, obviously we have 3 kids. It's very difficult to have adult conversations. And he works late 2 nights a week. Some weekends he works. I wake up early, he doesn't. He stays up late, I don't. We have kind of opposite schedules sometimes. So when we can actually sit down and talk without kids interrupting us, it's really nice. And the fact that we could do this on a Friday night and we had what I like to call really good conversation starters. So it talked about what our biggest challenges right now is just like, what is your what is your favorite thing that we do together? Just so then you talks about it, because then you can do it more. What cheers you up? What makes you feel completely loved? What are you most proud of? What is a goal you're currently working on? Like different things that maybe you wouldn't think of to talk about throughout the week. Where would you most like to live right now? What about our marriage are you most proud of? Like, it was so fun because we talked about like how far we've come in our marriage, from when we, got married in 2011 and it's 7 years now, and where we are today and what are we most proud of, and different. It was just such good conversation, and I knew I had to share it with you. So yeah, I did post about it, but I also wanted to share in a video exactly what it is that we did. And so if you go there to Dating Divas, like, I'm not getting any affiliate with them. I just found it as an amazing free resource for a date night in. Or you could use it as a date night out too. If you need something to help, spark conversation, if you and your spouse have like had a little dating dry spell and you're like, go out to have dinner and you're just on your phones, like, put them away and print these off, and it's just great questions to talk about. Tate and I purposely did put our phones in airplane mode that night and set them in the kitchen so we were not distracted by them at all, because I think we all know that that can be a very big distraction, especially when him and I both work from our phone a lot. And so the fact of the matter was, we sat there, zero electronics, just us, a pen and paper, and the fireplace. It was really nice, but I just wanted to hop on and share that with you guys. Go to datingdivas.com. It's free, you guys. It's awesome. Great way to have a weekly date night, intentional time. That's what I like to call it, is like intentional time with intentional conversation that, it's just fun and exciting, and I look forward to what Tate's planning for us to do this week. Comment below if you have other ideas for date nights. If you missed my post before last week when I shared about it and you didn't get to comment below. Share this with anybody that you think that might find it very, very beneficial for them and their spouse. And I look forward to continuing to share with you guys different ideas that we come up with for date night that is super affordable, and that really helps, strengthen the relationship. All right, talk to you later. Bye.